What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here. $217 in the first hour of trading today. Didn't make a ton of trades, so let's get right into them. All right, so this first trade was TRPX, and this is what I kind of saw on it. I was looking for a red to green move on it. Out of the gates, it sold off, went red to green. Kind of a reversal candle that I was kind of playing off of, and it's still bearish, whatever. You can call this a red to green move, and this is what I was playing. So let's just, we had the red candle out of the open, kind of another bearish candle, and then a red to green move is when you play the first time you break the high of the previous down candle. So this is a down candle, this is another down candle. I went long right here as we're breaking this high. And the reason why I did this is because Tilray, I think I called it Tillery when I showed the live video, but Tilray, this is the stock that's been going absolutely nuts recently. This was the leader of the pack. Tilray just did the exact same thing, sold off out of the open, and then boom, red to green move, shot it up through the VWAP. This kind of area right here is the VWAP. Shot it through the VWAP, nice profit off of that move. All right, I want to think that Cron did the same thing. Yeah, right there. Did the kind of the same thing. Took a little bit longer. But ZYNE, this one did the exact same thing. So, and this is actually, ZYNE is a pharmaceutical company, just like TRPX is. So this is what I was looking for. They're all doing the exact same thing. They're all pot related stocks. ZYNE just did this exact move, and it's a pharmaceutical company just like TRPX is. So I went long here. Got the pop up. Really was hoping to break maybe this level, this 550 level. It didn't do that, and it started to come back down, and I was going to just sell into this VWAP area as it just didn't break 550 and get moving up. So it popped up. The spreads kind of all over the place, so I started to exit slowly. I sold half at 532 and the other half later on 532 for a nice win to start the morning.
On volume, Romeo Oscar Kilo uniform.
What's the red to green move here on Tillery?
So on that one, I took 9,000 shares. I sold 3/4 at 51. Now I'm down. I sold more at 42. See what this does. The problem with these, yeah, I sold the rest at 42. Or 30, sorry, 32. So $474. The problem is that sometimes it just goes straight up. And you can jump in and ride.
Long TRPX 518 with all the other stocks doing a red to green. Gonna see if this one does it too.
Shares of Square pumping to a high of 86.84. Sandy, Quebec. IGC.
Out half 532.
Pumping to $1.97.
Out the rest 532. So my next trade was Cron, right? So CRON. This is another pot stock that usually moves in sync with Tilray. So Tilray at this moment did that huge red to green move that we just talked about. A nice pop, broke VWAP, everything. Looked like it was going to get going up. So I'm thinking, okay, CRON is going to do the exact same thing. And I go long right, where is it? Can I get my, there we go. So I go long right here for the break of this candle for the red to green move, and I only get a penny out of it, which is a very bearish sign. So I took 3,000 shares on this just because of the move that Tilray made, and it didn't work out. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. It only got a penny. That's a very bearish sign, and as you can see, it sold off again. And when it did that, I was definitely put my stop loss right here, low a day, as it was coming back down. But it went candle under candle and popped right back up. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's going to give it another shot. pops up again. I don't like the way it was moving. It was very heavy. Hello. I don't know why that happened. Let's get back to where we were. There we go. I don't know why it didn't move like Tilray did, but it was very heavy. So as it was coming back up to my entry price, I just started exiting. It was basically in at 1176, out at 1176 average. So it was basically break-even trade. It did eventually get going and go up to 1210, but it has just been kind of unpredictable, and I don't like unpredictable, so I just got out for break-even. Long CRON at 1176
Didn't get halted.
with Tilray moving up.
Stock.
Lightening up some of Cron break even.
Updated guidance down 7.25% by $120.
Back in BLIN here. ARCI, I'll check that one, but I'm back in BLIN for the break over to $1.50. You can see it's kind of churning here.
All right, out -1 on the rest of Cron. I just don't like the way it's moving there.
Flag pattern.
So this next play was actually on Tilray. So there's a couple things going for it. So first one, you kind of have an ascending triangle, and it's not the prettiest, but you can definitely see that there is a defined bottom that the stock is bouncing off of. Like I said, it's not the prettiest, but it's kind of there. And you have a double top here, which is kind of the more important thing. And I saw that, and I was like, okay, maybe this thing can get going for the next move up if it can break this double top. And as it was going to break this 59.85 level, I went long, and I had my limit order a little high, higher than I thought I did. And I thought I was getting in at 59.85, popped right up to 60.25 for a nice win, and I just couldn't sell it because it was too fast. Popped right back down, and it kind of was bouncing in this area. And as it was cracking 60 again, I sold for about a $90 win, $100 win on 1,000 shares, which whatever. A nice win for sure, but it wasn't what I thought I was getting out of it. I thought I was getting about a $200 win, and I was hoping that they would break 60 and really get running, since yesterday it closed at 61.20. So, good trade nonetheless.
EXAS 74.60 at $1 on the highs after that negative.
Got filled at 85.
I heard from Hedgeye. PCG, Pacific Gas and Electric, Papa Charlie Golf popping to the high, 47.68.
Or I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I've got to keep working on the sim.
All right, out 60.05. I got filled at 94. I don't know how that happened. I had a limit order. Oh, yeah, I had a limit. Oh, I had my limit order set too high. So this last trade was TRPX. This one, I got a little aggressive on. I saw that it was making higher lows, so I felt comfortable that maybe this would be a support level through here. It popped up, pulled back, and I was looking to go candle over candle here. Maybe the break of 570 would get this thing to pop up and go candle over candle on the 5-minute. It just didn't do that. I went long right here looking for, 570 to break. It didn't. A huge seller shows up on the L2, about 10,000 shares that we could see, and just kind of stuffed the move. As it was going candle under candle is when I stopped out, minus about 7 on the trade, so $140 loss. And I think that was my last trade this morning. I did make another trade on EA, but which put me up to $289 on the morning. But for the first hour, this was my last trade, and it ended on a loss. So I finished with around, what did I say, 217 in the morning. So it didn't work out. It was a little aggressive entry. I should have waited for the 5-minute candle over candle, and that would have gotten me, only 4 cents, and then it sold off. So this 4-cent move would have been a bearish sign. When you go 5-minute candle over candle after the pullback, I'm looking for a rip again, but it didn't do that. Kind of sold off, and now it's just dumpster diving. I'm watching the 5-minute on TRPX. I'm going to go long for the 570 break, 567 TRPX. Stop loss will be below 560. Didn't realize there was a 10,000 share seller at 570. All right, I'm getting out now at 560. If 570 breaks, I'll be back in. And that's how I finished my morning, up $217 on the day. Not a bad day. I'll probably be done for today. It's right now 11:30 a.m. I am up over 280 on the day, and just things are really slow. I really hate August. It's been my first red month of the year, which I'm not too proud of. My goal this year was to have 0 red months, and this is the first one. So this kind of hurts. I break my goal. I don't get to achieve it this year, and it actually came down to 1 week. 1 week completely screwed the month of August for me. So maybe later on in the year, I'll talk about that week, but not right now because it's a fresh wound. It hurts too bad. So anyway, if you're a new trader, want to learn about trading, please feel free to come into my free chat room. Link for that is in the description down below. It's the Discord link. Please come in, ask questions. A lot of good traders in there, great community. If you're interested in any of the chat rooms I subscribe to or the news sources, all those are in the links down below. Check them out. If you have questions on them, feel free to ask. A lot of people signed up using those links, and it is much appreciated as it helps the channel stay free. All right, I will see you in the next video, and hopefully September is better.